Hello everyone, Cool here, welcome to a new video. So this is supposed to be the brand new update. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, I'm pretty late to this sort of stuff, you know? I do this in my free time, and kinda only in my free time, so they still haven't added scope yet. Alright, well, so this time they've actually added thingies like, see this grenade, this, if you throw that, it's actually gonna be a boom, like that, exactly. And, alright, so that's basically, they've all added the explosion thingy, so the same thing with the RPG. And they also, instead of holding it over here, you hold it over here now. So they added the tail effects and explosions, for the launchers and grenades. Also added a new, what's it called? A new animation for the white screen where you use the flashbangs. We're just gonna go like that. It's gonna be completely white, and then it's gonna like kind of blare out instead of that like circle zooming back up again. And it's more white than grey this time. And alright, so they've added a couple of new things. So for the pistols, this now actually has a delay on the burst, so you can't make it fully automatic anymore. How many times I want it to be fully automatic anymore. That's really sad. But there's another thing they've added for pistols. These things. These are pistol sights. They do so that you can put them on the pistol. You can aim like with a reflex sight, but they're really hard to use because of the recoil of the guns. Because you literally don't even see them. And they've also added these. These are, it's called side scopes or thingadoos. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the AR9, I think this is. Yeah. So well, it's basically you can use it as a, if you have a scope here. Unfortunately, in Pavlov Shack we don't have scopes at all, so you can use that. So if I put another sight on this, like over here, so that I can switch between these. Like this. Pretty cool. So if I leave it there, I can just switch that. Like that. And they've also added a couple of new weapons. They've added the trench gun for the World War II. It's over there, I think. And they've added the, what's it called? The Draco. It's basically a pocket AK. Got a lot of things to put silencing on it, but you actually cannot put this grip on it. That's really weird. You can put this grip on it, it's maybe because it doesn't fit, but I still think that's pretty weird, like why they even add that. So let's just put everything on this for a bit to check it out. Like that. So I kitted the Draco out. They've the lasers now work properly. And wait, I'm just gonna take that away. That off a bit. Wait. Why can I? Okay, that's weird. Well, basically the recoil pattern on it has pretty nice recoil, and you can still do the AK slap. You pull it, so that. Really cool, actually. I like that gun, but they've still hadn't added the newly released weapons into the normal game modes. Like, so you don't have the Victor or this or any this gun or any of those kinds. You don't even have the M16 anymore. And also, they have this. This is the modernized SKS. Like you see over here, it doesn't actually. You can't just grab the mag because it has clips. I don't remember what those clips are called, but it's a modern SKS and it has really, it's one of the newer, like, so we got a couple of semi-automatics weapons now. So we got the G3A3, I believe, and the G3A3, the SCAR, and now we have the SKS. So I'm just gonna do a little shooting example with it real quick. Right, so the firing on the SKS is basically like this. Also, if you can see there, you see that there's actually bullet trails of the weapons. And there's also animations on the walls, like when you shoot a wall, it's different types of animations, like that sparks, that's kind of that thing in the glass. We didn't see that, but the reload, you basically just take another clip like this, you pull it in, and then you pull that. You can also just release, it's called release the slide with the slide release button. That has a little glass effect. That has a little metal effect. That's just those kind of things. I really like that, actually. You know, finally now know where the bullets are coming from, or when they hit stuff beside you, and also the bullets play this really nicely too. Right, so this is the SKS. You can't remove the magazine. You have to one of these and move backwards. What have they added more? Yes, I did a little tweaking with the AWP, actually. So now it's so basically it only has 5 rounds now. Like, check that out, there's only 5 instead of 10. And it does not one-tap people anymore. Because usually, like before the update, it would one-tap people with armor and without armor. But now it only one-taps people without armor. That's a little sad because that was one of my favorite weapons. Yes, and now you can actually put, what's it called, this on the big iron. That's pretty funky. One of my favorite guns to use this around. Now, the fight on this is really bad. But they still haven't added lasers and game modes and stuff, and that's really sad too. But I'm gonna go over to the World War II section, and we're gonna check some stuff out over there. Right, so now we're in the World War II section, and they've added a couple of things that's really cool, actually. So, as you know, there's trails on the launchers. I'm just gonna move this back so we can do that a little bit better. Trails, and there's explosions instead of those kind of spark thingies, and also they've added bayonets on all of the World, not all of them, but most of the World War II weapons. So this is the I don't remember what it is. Let's go get another one that I actually know what it's called. So we got the where is it? Hey, we got. Oh right, so this. I don't remember any of these names. Oh my god, I'm so uncontrolled. All right, we're just gonna go with the regular old Car 98, and we've got this little thingy for it, so we put the bayonet on, and now you can, yeah, it's a little voice effect, like sound effect, and if there's anyone up here, I can just go, they're gonna instantly die. And slashing also 2 types of people in this gun, so you gotta stab, like just thrust the shit out of them, actually get killed with it. Oh, I love the effects on the walls. One of my favorite effects of this update. And also, they have added, over here, the trench gun. This is basically a World War II shotgun. Actually has these metal slugs, not slugs, but like metal cases, instead of the regular old plastic ones we use in most of our everyday American activities. This has a really nice spread, and I like that, because if you shoot pretty far away, you can actually kill people. So if you like see that, there's a really nice spread on it. That's usually the normal spread with the Spaz or the others in the modern shooting range, and they've also added a bit of noise effects in the background now. So I'm just gonna be quiet real quick. You like hear that explosion and stuff in the background, like this thing's on the ground or something like that. They've also added fixed the shotgun bug, where that automatically flied back when you shot. So now you can actually cock it back when you want to. That's really nice. I would really like they not do the thing where it cocks back, because I would like to be able to do that and then pump it back. So I have to from doing that, I have to do this. But then I have to eject the shell, and that's really sad. So yeah, that's basically the things I've added in the Modern Warfare World War II area. And also, they don't have the drums on these anymore. That's really sad, in my opinion. I really like the drums. It's still cool. It's a pretty cool reloads in it. Oh, love the open door. It has really nice one-hand recoil. So if you can just do that, that's great. This is the oh yeah, I don't remember. Right, so that's basically all the things I've added here, and also they still haven't added smoke grenades for some reason. So I can throw that away, and they're gonna say boom, boom, boom. Look at that, great. So I'm gonna go back to the show. They've also added new player models. Why are my hands wet? Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Alright, so they've added new player models for the what's called Search and Destroy game mode. Alright, so they've added new player models for the new Search and Destroy game mode. And they've also added two new two new game modes. That is the Hidden and Push. The Hidden, I actually have not been able to play the Hidden because nobody plays it on Shack. But I've also played Push, and Push is pretty cool because it basically shoots a loadout. You run into war, and you have your team has a couple of lives each, and you cannot spend all of the lives, because if you spend all of your lives, you won't be able to. You can't respawn. And then it's just kind of fight to the death, and you capture points and stuff, and it's really cool. Right, so I'm gonna create a. Oh crap! Wait, I'm added. Yeah, they've added Station. This is a pretty good map. I like it. It's really nice. They've also added one that's Containers Yard. We'll put up a picture on it on the screen. So that's a couple of things that the new two maps they've added, and they've also added I don't really remember. Yeah, that's basically all the things that I remember they added. There's a couple of new custom maps and custom game modes. They've added a couple of those. Yeah, but that's basically all the things that they've added in this new update. I know it's been out for a while. I haven't made a video in a while, but this is gonna be first in a couple of more recent uploads for me. So I'm gonna do at least 2 every month. Hopefully, if I don't have horrible school shit. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day at home or at school or where the hell ever you are, and see you guys next time.